Hey, I'm Craig Wilson, editor of Stuff Magazine South Africa, and today I'm taking a look at the Jabra Elite Sport. They're truly wireless earphones in the same sort of category as the Apple AirPods and the Samsung Iconics, except their serious focus isn't just on audio, but also on sports tracking. The Elite Sport case is absolutely essential to using the earbuds. Not only is it a great storage place to make sure you don't lose them, but it also acts as a charging dock. The earbuds are rated for about 3 hours on a charge, but pop them back in the case and you can get 2 more full charges. Plus, they recharge from the case really quickly. You're good to go again in about 20 minutes. Charging happens through a micro USB port, and there is a supplied cable in the box. On each earphone itself, there are a range of controls. The right earphone is where the power controls are, and also lets you turn on or off audio transparency that lets you hear what's going on in your surroundings. It also allows you to interact with the Jabra Sports Life app. The left earbud houses the audio controls. It allows you to adjust volume, and long pressing the plus or the minus skips forward or back through your tracks. On the inside of each earpiece, there's a heart rate sensor, and this works a lot like the sensors on the previous model of Jabra, which were the Sports Pulse. In fact, it seems like the Elite Sport are largely modeled on the Sports Pulse, the main difference being that the cable that joined the two is now missing, and as a result each earbud is a bit larger because it has to house all of the electronics required along with the batteries. One of the key things to get the most out of the Elite Sport is getting the fit right, and to that end Jabra's included a range of tips and earbuds in the box. It takes a little bit of experimentation to figure out which ones are quite the right fit for you, but it's absolutely necessary and will make sure not only that the audio quality is better, but that they stay put while you're pounding the pavement or otherwise working up a sweat in the gym. Once you've found the right fit, the audio quality is really excellent. Everything we tried through it, from classical music to heavy metal, sounded rich, full, and satisfying. And that's what you want when you're spending this much money on something that you're going to be using all the time. You are heavily reliant on the Jabra Sport Life app to get the most out of the devices, and unfortunately there, the number of workouts on offer are kind of limited. You can set up various gym routines, but really they seem primarily aimed at runners. They are also IP67 waterproof and should survive being submerged in water for up to half an hour to a depth of about 1.5 meters. So in theory, you could use them for swimming, but of course you'd need your phone in range to actually supply the audio, and we're not quite convinced we'd want to take that chance. Saltwater, meanwhile, is certainly a no-go. The Jabra Sports Life app is essential if you're going to get the most out of the earphones. It houses things like previous workouts and gives you a breakdown of your performance that also takes into account things like your height, weight, and age. Over time, it'll also show you your achievements, what your sort of best 5K times are, or that sort of thing, and you can adjust the information about your body. You can also do a Vo2 Max Test, which is something we're seeing on more and more wearables, which of course gives an estimate of your fitness level based on your age and how well you perform in terms of heart rate. Most of these tests are sort of running related. For the Vo2 Max Test, for example, you're really going to need to get out there and run. And you're going to have your phone with you because it needs GPS to make sure that it's doing accurate distance tracking. Really, that's one of the gripes about these devices. And it's one that's going to be quite hard for manufacturers to overcome. Unfortunately, if you want really accurate tracking, you're going to need GPS. And in order to get GPS, you're going to have to carry your phone. So sadly, unlike some wearables, like some of the wristwatches available that now have onboard storage for music, you're still not going to be able to go with just the headphones alone. Still, if you're looking for a combination of quality audio and basic fitness tracking, the Jabra Elite Sport really set the bar. As much as we like things like the Apple AirPods that are substantially cheaper, the functionality is vastly reduced. So if you're looking for heart rate tracking and quality audio, but you don't want to strap around your chest or something on your wrist, the Jabra Elite Sport are definitely worth a look. One of the other things to consider is that Jabra offers a really excellent 3-year warranty, so they should withstand even the sweatiest of workouts, and if they don't, you shouldn't have any problem getting them replaced. It's great to see this much progress in this hearable sector, and we look forward to seeing what Jabra brings out in the next iteration.